Hello everyone, welcome to G's Kitchen. Today in our kitchen I am going to show you a dinner recipe, or you can make it even for breakfast using cassava. Come, let's get into the video and check out the ingredients and how to make it. I'm G from G's Kitchen. So here for the recipe, I have cut the cassava into bigger pieces and I'm going to boil this and then only we are going to make the recipe. And also I'm going to boil the green chilies for the sambal. Come, let's put the cassava to boil. I'm going to add in little bit of turmeric, and we will be adding salt in the later part, and we are not going to cover this. Usually when cooking cassava, they always say you should not cover it because cassava has the possibilities of having poisonous ingredients. If the cassava is not a good quality one, if you open and cook in an open lid, then the poisonous substance will evaporate. So that's why they say you should not cover the lid when you are cooking cassava, any recipe. So I'm going to leave it open and I'm going to cook this. While the cassava is cooking, simultaneously here I have got about 20 green chilies. I'm going to add this in and add little bit of water and some salt, and I'm going to boil this as well. And I'm going to add in little bit of salt and I'm going to boil this as well. This is for the sambal recipe. So this cassava recipe goes very well with fish curry, chicken curry, beef stew, or just normal like coconut sambal, which we have already uploaded a video. And this is also a variety of coconut sambal we are going to see today. So let's wait until both the cassava and green chili is cooked. Now you can see the water has completely evaporated and the green chilies are ready. Let's keep it aside until it is completely cooled down, and then we can make the sambal. You can see it's cooked very well. It has to cook nicely. That's when the recipe gives nice taste. So now I'm going to add little bit of salt. Anyway, we are going to spice this up, so at that point we will add no salt. Just give little bit of salt and switch off the flame and drain this. And we are going to mash a bit. Let's drain the water and let's start to do the next step. Into the same pan I have added some oil. Once the oil is hot, I am adding some mustard seeds. This is about half a teaspoon. Then goes in some cumin seeds. Again half a teaspoon. Once the mustard seeds and cumin seeds are cooked and started crackling, I am adding some dried red chilies. Then in goes about 1.5 medium-sized onion, roughly chopped. Add enough salt and cook this until the onions are nice and soft. When the onions are slightly changing its color, I am going to add in little bit of curry leaves. Now you can see the onions have slightly browned. At this point we are going to add in the cassava. I have mashed it into smaller pieces. That's when it gives a nice taste. I'm going to add this in. Mix this well. This is rich in carbohydrates, and mostly it is said that those who have sugar should not eat this. Those who have diabetes, follow your physician's instructions. But for me, if not diabetes, once in a while it's okay to have this. Even for those who don't have diabetes, you don't have to have it on a daily basis. You can have in a moderate quantity, so it will be good for the health. Or you can even substitute rice with this for a day, and so that your carbohydrate intake will be reduced. Dish is ready. Let's make the side dish. So into my mortar and pestle, I have added the cooked green chilies. I added little bit of salt when I boiled them. Now I am adding little bit more for the recipe. That's when it will be easy for us to pound, and pound this nicely into a smooth paste. Be careful. If you can wear glasses, I would recommend, because green chili, if it splatters, your eyes might get affected. Since it's boiled nicely, you don't have to put more pressure, you just have to smash it only. When you add salt, the process becomes much more easier. Once it's smashed, I'm going to add in a little bit of onions. Pound well. If you don't have a mortar and pestle, you can add it into the blender cup and just pulse it. Now you can see onions and green chilies are smashed well. Now if your mortar and pestle is bigger, you can add in the coconut, shredded coconut into it and smash it. But since my one is a small one, I'm going to add little bit and smash it, and then transfer the whole mixture into this to mix around. Why I am doing this is because if you don't have a big mortar and pestle, if you transfer the chili and onion paste into it, you cannot use your hand to mix it, because it will be very spicy, and if you keep it in your eyes, you will have a bad day. So it's better if we put little bit of coconut and then transfer it, then we can mix it with the spoon. Now the mixture is ready. Let's transfer this into the coconut. Let's add in little bit of lime. Since it's going to be a very spicy side dish, you can add one lime as well. And now let's mix this. Now it's mixed well. Give it a taste test for salt and lime. I'm going to add in little bit of salt. Mix it, and then our spicy green chili coconut sambal is ready. Now let's serve it. If you can get a banana leaf, serve it on a banana leaf. It enhances the taste. Those who work hard physically, y'all can eat it without any hesitation once in a while. And now let's serve the coconut sambal. Sprinkle this with some fresh onions and also one green chili. Tasty cassava stir fry and green chili coconut sambal is ready. Make this at home and enjoy with your family and friends. Let me meet you with another interesting recipe. Thank you.